gave what is called a mission tour, and he told us what goes on when missionaries are called on and assigned an area. It amazes me every time I think about it. A member of the Quorum of the 12 goes into a room in the church administration building. It's a pretty large room. Tim and when Elder Marcus B. Nash was there, he was with Elder Oaks. And them and a recorder, so a priest told her writing things down. And they start with prayer, of course. And in the room, there's two large screens. On one screen, there's the missionary's information. His picture, his medical information, his schooling, his desires, whether he wants to learn a language or not. And on the second screen, there is an atlas of the world. And on this atlas is the information of the needs of the missionary program. So, quietly, this special witness of Christ listens for inspiration and that direct channel that he has to know where a missionary should be sent. He eventually points at a mission on the atlas with a baton. Says he will go here. This process is repeated again and again until the day is over. I don't know when they stop, but it does stop eventually. The part that impresses me is not what goes on there. I mean, that's impressive, but what happens when they make a mistake. Sometimes they've gone on several assignments later, and Marcus B. Nash told us that Elder Oaks stopped. He was looking at one set of information. He stopped. Wait, you're not right. Please go back. And he knew exactly which one he had to go back to. And he pointed to another mission. He said, he will go here. That decision, whether modified or original, is then sent to President Hinckley or the prophet at the time, where it is approved and signed. Thus, we are called Doctrine and Covenants 137. Come on with it. And 30. Okay. And I know my call to the Florida Jacksonville mission was not a mistake. It was not because I was the last of my brothers and none of them went stateside. It was not because of that. It was not because I had a heart murmur, I think. It's not because of a medical condition. It's because people needed me. People needed my testimony, and I needed to learn from certain people. That is where God wanted me to be, to represent me. Another point that was frequently brought to our minds is our role as examples and ambassadors of the Lord. It does not matter what we are wearing, where we are, or even if no one's around, we are still representatives of Jesus Christ. Everything we say, do, and proclaim as the gospel better be the gospel. And it better be the same thing that Christ would say himself. President Marsh, before his talks, would give the reproof at times with sharpness. And he would always, he did the yellow. He did this nice little stance. Everybody tried to imitate it, can't do it. But he would say, your microphone is always on. Everything you do, I know about. It says, I hear everything. It's true. And not just him. Our Father in heaven knows everything that we do. I have come to know that even if you are not a full-time missionary, or you don't look like one, you are being watched. Missionaries just have a convenient target on their backs in the form of white shirts, ties, a split comb over, and a nice tag. Remember, you are a representative of Jesus Christ. something that was brought to my mind continually, and something that I grew to know while I was out, was one that pertained to the Spirit, his role. The Spirit is so involved in missionary work. In Florida, in the Associated Bible Belt, congregations are preached to of the Mormons and who they really are. I'm going to do this again. Really are. When they meet us in person, it's interesting. They are either quick to push us off and get away, or they're shocked. Oh no. Or they try to save us. Those who try to save us are shocked, usually because they realize that we are nothing like the non-Christians that they were told about. I don't understand how they get that. Church of Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints. But the others are out of our hands. We were rejected many times. But go back to the standard of truth. No unhallowed hand can stop the work of grace. It doesn't matter what people do. The only thing that can hurt the work is those who don't believe. Anytime I was turned down, sent away, or even harassed, the Spirit was there to comfort me. The promise of John 14:26 was fulfilled, which says, "But the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, He will teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance,